Hello, everyone. My name is Jeff. Welcome to the first episode of the Zombieland Saga review. With me, as always, are Coby and Torie. Say hello.
Hello, I am Coby.
Hello, I am Torie.
How's everyone doing?
Doing great. Excited to talk about this interesting show.
Is it interesting?
I think it is. I think it's going to be. Spoiler alert to anyone who hasn't watched the episode yet. Though I don't know why you would be watching this if you haven't watched the episode, but there will be spoilers, obviously.
You know, we never gave spoiler alerts for Cells at Work.
I just felt like for the first episode, it should be a spoiler because this is a show when you go into it, nobody knew what it was. It was very top secret. So
yeah, that was the first thing we learned. Is literally no one knew what it was, and that's not just in terms of like no one's seen it before, but like there was no story synopsis. There was nothing about the characters. And the trailer itself was kind of vague as to what it was.
Yeah, just some action sequences. They're just like wah wah, like some metal, and I think zombies are in it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about all I knew going into it.
Yeah, didn't they have people watch it and review it, but they were sworn to secrecy about it as well?
Yeah,
supposedly.
And they're just like, oh, it's supposed to be really good. Like a test audience is like, this is a really good show, but you can't say anything about it.
Well, we are going to start saying things about it right now, aren't we, folks?
Oh man, perfect segue. Let's do it.
So, our anime begins with Sakura Minamoto. She's about to begin her second year of high school. She seems like a very cheerful, bubbly girl, and she's just getting ready for school as she watches a video of some idols, like an idol girl band doing a performance. So, she's into that stuff. And, she's just really excited for her first day of school. A new year of adventures.
She has a letter that she's going to submit. That was in the beginning. She had a big giant letter that she was going to submit. And I'm assuming it was for some sort of idol group or singing college. I have no idea because she is watching TV and she said, you know what? Things are going to turn around. And she's going to dance all the way down the stairs to deliver this letter.
Yep. So I'm like, oh, okay. Idol anime. Got it. Cool. All right. I can dig it.
And on her way out the door, she gets hit by a truck.
And awesome fashion.
Yes.
Yeah.
In
Cue theme song.
Cue death metal and credits, opening credits. And then she falls to the ground with dead eyes.
Dead eyes. So, okay, at this moment, were you expecting her to die? Or were you expecting this, I guess?
No, I was not expecting that.
I didn't expect her to die, but she got hit pretty hard, man. I don't know who would live after that.
I mean, I was expecting something would turn for the worse because I saw the trailer, and I know that there's zombies in the title, and I saw part of the trailer, and I thought I had my I guess theories as to what was going to happen in the show by then already, so I knew something was going to turn awry, but her just getting brutally hit by a truck was not one of those possibilities.
It was because I was thinking like, okay, Zombieland Saga, she's going to walk outside and the world's going to be infested by zombies. And it's like, oh, we're going to follow zombie attack survivors. Like, I'm like, okay, I think I got this. I think I understand where the show, boom, hit by a car.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
All of our expectations.
Hit by a truck.
Yep, hit by a truck.
And yeah, I think so concludes one of the best ways to open a show.
Yeah, I really liked it. It twisted up things,
Mixed it up.
Yeah.
Mixing it up.
Yeah.
And the next scene, she wakes up in what appears to be a dark and spooky mansion, and it's nighttime and it's raining outside, and now we're in the proper horror genre where the house is overrun by zombies and she's running around escaping them, and it's like, okay, I'm in familiar territory again. This is just your classic zombie show / thing.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's just because it was really effective. They looked really scary. Like, I don't know anything about whenever they do the sound effects or the bodies cracking like that is just freaky. Like, it just creates a whole horror atmosphere.
Yeah,
I was really freaked out by some
effective.
of these character designs.
Yes, they were very good zombies. Kind of your classic slow zombies, but the way they animated them, their skin looks gray, but also there was like a weird texture to them, and their eyes were sunken in, and they were like big white irises, but like small.
Yeah.
Small irises, big whites. Anyways, Sakura escapes the mansion eventually, and she comes across a police officer. And the police officer starts to become scared of her and shoots her through the chest. And just before she hits the ground and what appears to die a second time, you see in her reflection in the mirror reveals that she too is a zombie.
Dun, dun, dun.
Did she look like that in the mansion? I can't remember.
No.
No? Okay.
No, she looked normal.
She looked normal, which I guess is kind of like the audience, like, this is how we view, like, how she's viewing herself, essentially.
Yeah, her own perception is what our perception is. Okay.
Yeah, so she was normal, and then the reflection showed she was a zombie. And then she passes out, and there's expectation number 2 blown out the window. I had no idea that she was going to be a zombie. Did you guys suspect that?
No, because we saw her not as a zombie, and then
fighting zombies.
She becomes a zombie. Like, what the?
What a twist.
I missed the transition.
Yeah, I was thinking like, oh, maybe I thought like maybe she was a zombie. She didn't realize it yet, but I thought she was like, oh, I'm gonna fight against these zombies and do something and escape, or maybe she was immune to it and like try to become a zombie and wasn't. I was going through so many like different complex theories in my head, and none of them were right.
Yeah, there was a scene or a short snippet of that scene where after she encounters the first zombie, she goes into a room and then she trips over a body laying on the floor, and then she's surrounded by zombies. I thought the body laying on the floor was going to be another high school girl like her, and like I was thinking, oh, maybe these are all a bunch of high school girls tossed into a zombie horror situation and they have to fight together or something like that.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
no, it was another zombie on the floor.
Yeah, and she totally like messes up that one zombie when she fights back. Like I was thinking, like, oh man, she's kind of weak, and she's not really. There's nothing to this main character. But when she pulls out like whatever it was like a fire poker or something.
Yeah, it was a fire poker.
And she throws it, and it like impales one in the head and sticks to the wall. I was like, oh shit, she has some strength to her. I'm like, okay, I can get on board with Minamoto.
I like the next scene when we see that same zombie. She still has the fire like poker stuck in her head, and she's walking around with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, the next scene we see her waking up again, and she is introduced to what appears to be the man who picked her up off the street, and his name is Kōtarō Tatsumi.
I don't think she. Oh, you mean when she got shot?
Yeah, who saved her?
Okay.
Yeah,
I was
so
like, I don't think she got
just
picked up
before
on the
she
street.
passes out after getting shot, she sees a mysterious man in sunglasses. I should have said that before, but anyway, she wakes up and she meets this guy, and Kōtarō is a strange fella. He says that she and the rest of the zombie girls are responsible for saving Saga, and Saga is the name of the prefecture of which they are residing in currently, and they're going to save Saga by becoming like the next big hit sensation. So we're back in idol anime territory essentially at this point.
At first, though, there was a big pause between him saying, you're going to have to save Saga, and then revealing that this is, in fact, an idol anime with zombies. Because at first when he says, like, you got to save Saga, you think, like, oh, okay, maybe they're like a zombie crew who has to unite together and work to fight against it. And it's like, nope, you have to save Saga by becoming an idol group. It's like, oh, okay, awesome.
Oh, that was obvious, right? Girls, zombies.
Zombie girls,
zombie
idols,
girls,
hey.
idols, obviously.
Yeah, that's what's big right now, right? Idol animes. I think they're
idol animes are huge right now.
Yeah.
So I know we're not really well versed in idol animes, but I think those who do watch idol animes would appreciate this twist into new genre territory even more than we do. But it was an interesting surprise. So okay, we are now fully watching a zombie idol girl anime.
Yes, the pieces have come together. And what follows is basically Kōtarō explaining the situation. The other zombie girls are essentially girls that have been revived throughout. Basically, they are past idols from their own periods of time. Some stretch back as far as like the period where they still had geishas. So like, and then there are some that someone was revived in like the 80s and someone was revived like within the last decade. Basically, they're just popular idol girls picked from various points of history. And when Sakura tries to ask like why she was brought back to life, Kōtarō explains it doesn't matter. He says a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and that's all you need to become a zombie, right? Which is signaling to the audience that they have no intention of revealing exactly how they came to be, which I guess is fine.
It was the best thing ever. How did I become a zombie? Oh, you've seen zombie movies, right? She's like, yeah. Well, there you go.
That's it.
That's it.
I mean,
I was
fair
like, I don't
enough.
think that explains everything.
Yeah, it's just they're just hanging on the hat. They're hanging the hat on the fact that does not matter to the story.
Yeah, and like, why was she revived? Like, everyone else seems kind of important or some sort of idol, but she was just in a high school. She didn't even submit her application to become an idol or whatever she was going to do.
That's a question that Sakura herself asks, and he just says he doesn't actually explain that. But well, so there's
Not
one girl
yet.
that he says, I forgot her name, but this is
Hey.
so and so
Tai.
girl. This is Tai. And every other girl receives some kind of honorific, like this is the greatest metal singer in the 80s or whatever.
Yeah.
And this one girl gets no title, and Sakura's like, what about her title? She doesn't have one. And he's like, well, what about you? Why are you legendary? And she's like, I don't know. Oh, here's another plot point. She doesn't remember anything from when she was living.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a mystery to her character.
Why doesn't she get a title? It's like, oh, from now on, you're the only one who I don't call special and legendary. You get that now. It's great.
I really hope there is something to her character. I suspect that her being hit in the truck in the very beginning of the show was kind of a red herring. I don't think that she dies at that moment.
I was going to say that.
Oh.
That's what I was
I
thinking.
think she might have lived a little bit longer, and she actually died after her idol stardom actually happened, like the other girls. I don't know, that's my theory.
That's cool. Okay. Did not think of that, but I'm excited to see.
Anyways, so after that whole... oh yeah, here's another funny thing. The zombies, and there's a cute little zombie puppy. They like to eat dried squid. And
Yeah.
I guess that's how Kōtarō keeps them in line. Like, that's how he survives. That's how he doesn't get eaten. He just feeds them dried squid. I don't know.
Well, I guess it's better
Zombies.
than brains.
Yeah, it's better than him carrying brains in his front pocket.
Mm-hmm.
So the next scene, we see them going to their first outing, their first concert. And where are they having it at? They're having it at a death metal concert venue, it appears.
You forgot
The
to
only place that would have an open mic night.
Yeah, you forgot to mention about the other zombie girls, how they kind of walk around as if they're not awakened like Sakura is. So Sakura's awake and acknowledging her own actions and responding to Kōtarō, but everyone else is just walking around like a normal zombie, just like running into walls and breaking
And
their backs and
Trying
That's
to bite
right.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the zombies that were attacking her earlier in the mansion were those zombies, essentially. And they're still zombified.
Yeah.
She's
they
the
haven't
only
woken
one.
up yet. And she's like, should they wake up? He's like, yeah, you need something to inspire you. Nothing's more inspiring than your first gig. She's like, what?
Yeah,
Can
he
we
says
not?
they need some kind of stimulation. And so they go to the metal venue, and they're basically out in the real world now, which has no knowledge at all of these zombies, except for that one police officer in the beginning, I suppose. And they're walking around. They look completely normal. And Kōtarō apparently took makeup lessons in Hollywood.
Hollywood.
So-
Don't you like my great Hollywood makeup? It's like this, and that's it. That's all we get. She's like, oh, this does look pretty good.
I accept that.
So, do you think they're going to be wearing that makeup throughout their whole idolized, period?
Yes, most definitely. Well,
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe
That's-
there'll be
that's
one big climactic show where they remove their makeup and all of a sudden they see them as zombies and the crowd
true.
cheers.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, what's the point of having zombie girls if you're not even going to showcase them as zombies? Like,
Because the zombie girls are the only ones that can save Saga with their music.
oh, it has to be zombie girls.
and
you're
I still don't
right.
know what he means by that exactly.
And it's interesting because this has been 10 years too since she's died or whenever she's died. It's not like she was revived right away. This is 10 years later.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Well, I guess the anime could be in the future, but the calendar when Sakura was just before she got hit with the truck, it said 2008.
So
Ah.
supposedly this is 2018, but
Okay.
if we go with the theory that she didn't actually die with the truck incident, then it could be further in the future. But, we don't know.
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to see a calendar sometime in one of these episodes. Keep your eyes peeled for that, guys.
Was there one
I
on
will
the
do.
poster when he shows the venue? I didn't check.
Oh,
I
maybe a
didn't see
date.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that would have been a good thing to look for. Well, anyway, so they're at this venue and they're getting ready and they start hearing metal music outside because, of course, it's a metal venue. And suddenly all the other zombies, for some reason, start headbanging in unison, which is a very funny scene.
She's like, what's happening?
Yeah, and Sakura's very concerned and Kōtaro's just like, whatever.
Kōtaro's like, yeah, let's do it.
So Sakura calms him down by feeding him dried squid, and Sakura and Kōtarō have a little heart-to-heart. Sakura basically says she doesn't think she can do it. She doesn't know what's going on, and Kōtarō just basically tells her, follow your instincts. And also, I think what I thought was funny is like, listen to me. He says, listen to me. All those people out there, they have no expectations of you, and I don't either. And he's like, but the point is, you got to blow those expectations away. Very classic.
And she's like,
comedic speech.
So
no, I can't do it.
Yeah.
No, I can't do it.
And they go out onto the stage, and the metal audience is very skeptical of this idol girl crew. But by a string of lucky circumstances, they end up putting on a good performance. It begins with one of the zombie girls attacking a member of the audience, which they perceive as starting off with moshing.
And they're like, they did it before they even started. That's metal.
Yeah.
You better not be making fun of metalheads. Yeah.
Another girl ends up kind of kicking one of the megaphones, and I don't know what happens. And like, it angles itself towards one of the speakers, which I guess makes a screeching sound. And then she some point she picks it up and starts yelling into it. Anyways, Kōtarō puts on the music, and the metal music starts playing.
I think the kick with the speaker or the megaphone, that loud noise is what triggered the zombies to start headbanging again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was the music.
Well, it was loud.
But it was because it was louder.
Yeah, because it was really loud. Like you could see it in the other scene when they start headbanging. When the music gets super loud and it starts screeching the speakers, that's when they start headbanging.
So do they start headbanging before the music starts? I don't think they do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they headbang because then they flash back in the audience, right? And that guy was using the megaphone to be like, oh, and that's when they started headbanging.
Yeah. But, okay, so I'm just saying that is it the megaphone or is it the music? Because he says, turn the music on, and, oh, no, you're right. I guess the girl does start screaming into it. And then they start headbanging.
Mm.
Whatever, who cares? Fucking
doesn't
someone
matter.
will correct us
headbang.
like last time when you guys thought that fucking white blood cells at the heart.
Yeah, for cells at work anime, yeah.
Anyways.
That's the past.
No, I'm clean on that. I'm keeping that in my pocket. All right, so anyways, they put on a pretty great performance. Basically, they just scream and headbang while music plays in the background, which the audience loves. Because they're headbanging so well, it's like their necks are broken. Get it? Because, like, you know, they're zombies.
They're zombies.
And, yeah, apparently, we cut to the next day, and Sakura is sitting on a bench. She's looking down, and we see, like, small flashbacks of the aftermath of the concert. Like, it looks like the zombies started attacking everyone.
Yeah, afterwards, like, man, they're like, what a wild time that was.
Yeah, Sakura's like, oh, man, I knew it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
And then in the next scene, she hears a scream, and she goes back into the old decrepit mansion, and she sees that at least 3 other girls, and I think 5 actually, 5 girls are now awakened, and they're screaming because they're all zombies. And that's the end of the episode.
And then boom, and then we're on our way.
We're on our way. So what did you guys think?
I thought this, to me, my opinion is that this was an awesome first episode. It was funny, kind of silly, but also a lot of fun. It took a genre that I know is very popular and subverted expectations by doing something a little different. All the jokes were funny, but also a thing that I really respect about the show is that the timing and the editing was really good and strong. I think that made a lot of those jokes land. Like, so much so that like I noticed that I was like, man, that was a good cut to a very funny moment. So I really respect something like that. And yeah, and what are your guys' initial thoughts?
Torie?
Initial thought, like before watching it,
Or just
what do you think of the episode?
What do you think of the episode?
I liked it. It was very unexpected, and the animation was really good. It was like either really creepy or they looked really cute or whatever. So, I agree with your timing on the jokes and stuff. It was a perfect comedic execution, and I like cute little girls with heavy metal music and stuff. So I thought it was really good. Can't wait to
Jeff?
see more.
I liked it as well. It reminded me a little bit of Agretzko, which is an anime on Netflix. I think, Coby, if you haven't seen it, you should totally watch it. It's kind of the same concept of like cute things doing metal, which I don't think the whole show's going to be about that because the preview for the next one has like hip hop in the title.
Hip hop culture. And that's. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to say, so it looks like they're just going to be hitting up every other music genre and putting on their own zombie twist on it. So I'm interested to see where that goes.
That's what makes me most excited about the show, because I think if it was just zombie girls doing metal, like I think that would tire itself out like really quickly. So I think like it's like I get it for like this episode, this was great, but it makes me even more excited to think that every episode is going to explore a different genre of music, and then do poppy different zombie twist on that. So that's what I'm really excited for.
Yeah, I've never seen an idol anime before, so. I mean, this is going to be an interesting first impression of what the genre is like. I don't think this is probably the best way to be introduced to it, but it looks fun to me.
But I wonder, because most of the zombies now are awoken. So are they going to even really be zombies when they're performing? Or is this just going to turn into
they can still contort their bodies in strange ways.
I guess so.
I bet they'll have a desire for flesh and have classic zombie and like fall apart and break apart.
Ugh.
Classic zombie
that'd
comedy.
Be perfect
Classic
for
zombie.
hip hop. Like they could start breakdancing and
they're going.
break.
They're going to do that. Another interesting aspect about the show is that all the main characters are from different time periods and are different personalities. They're not like all like the same group of girls from high school wake up and are suddenly zombies. It's like a geisha, as we said, like a geisha, a child actress, what is it? What else are they? And like
there
an
was someone
80s
from the
pop
80s,
band.
yeah.
Yeah, and then the legend, Tai Yamada. Well, what's her legend? Doesn't matter. She's a legend. Not everyone needs an explanation. But so it's just different. It looks like the writers and creators took all these like stereotypes of these and are putting them together in an interesting fashion. So I'm really excited to review the show going forward.
I wonder if their backgrounds are ever going to have I guess with Sakura, she doesn't remember her memories, so maybe they won't either. But
she had flashes of it, so I think they're all going to remember.
Mm-hmm. But I wonder if their different time periods will have an effect on their personalities.
I hope so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, speaking of the flashback, so that's one thing I didn't mention was while Sakura was performing, she had a flashback to some idol group singing, and I think that was the same idol group that she was watching on the laptop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I mean, either she's also part of an idol group before she died, or it just reminds her of a thing that she was really into, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
Yep. Is there anything else?
No, I thought this was really funny. I'm glad we're watching a funny anime. I was really excited at first to watch maybe a zombie killer episode or zombie killer show, but it's like I can go with the funny anime again after Cells at Work.
Yeah, I'm totally down.
Yeah, me too. I'm not a big fan of the horror genre, so I prefer funny and comedic horror.
Yeah. Well, cool. I'm sure we'll be back every week with new reviews of Zombieland Saga.
That's right. And if you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. Please leave a comment and let us know what you thought of the episode. If you liked reviews like this one, there's more on our channel. We did a whole one for Cells at Work, and we also do Anime Ricochet, where we talk about sports animes. Our last one was on Hanebado. So yeah, check those out if you want. And I'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.